Hello everyone, I'm Kashish. I'm a student of 11th class in Government Senior Secondary School, Lana Chutta. Today I'm present here with an interesting topic about a herb called Tulsi. As you all know that Tulsi is a herb and also a holy plant of Hindus. It is also known as holy basil. The scientific name of Tulsi is Ocimum sanctum. The Tulsi is rightly called the queen of herbs. Let's talk about the origin of Tulsi, where it comes from. Tulsi is an aromatic shrub in the basil family Lemnaceae that is thought to have originated in north-central India and grows native to the Indian subcontinent and grows throughout Southeast Asia. Okay, let's talk about the growing methods of a Tulsi plant, how to grow a Tulsi plant. There are two types of method. First is from seeds and second is from cuttings. First method, growing Tulsi from seeds. The soil should be moist but not soggy. Seeds will germinate about 3 weeks after planting. The plants are very frost sensitive and should not be moved outdoors until several weeks after the last frost. The second method is growing Tulsi from cuttings. Use a pair of sharp garden shears and cut a Tulsi stem from an established plant. Remove all the flowers and most of the leaves. Place the cuttings in a glass of water on a sunny window. Make sure it is kept continuously warm and keep watering every few days to avoid mold or stagnation. Let's talk about the care and maintenance of a Tulsi plant, how to take care of it. Once your Tulsi plant is established, it continuously needs warm temperatures to thrive. Tulsi is hardy in zone 10 and 11 and can be grown year-round in the very hottest areas. There are some main points about the care and maintenance of a Tulsi plant. Number first is hardiness. Tulsi is hardy to zone 10 and can't handle any frost. Ideally, temperatures would remain above 50 degrees for optimal growth. Number second is sunlight. In ideal conditions, Tulsi requires at least 6 hours of sunlight per day, and it can survive part sunlight conditions with as little as 4 hours of direct sunlight per day. Number 3 is soil. The soil should be moist but not soggy. Most balanced potting mixes are appropriate for growing indoors or outdoors. Number 4 is fertilizer. Tulsi requires a fertile soils to thrive, especially when you are regularly harvesting Tulsi leaves for tea and seasoning. Be sure to supplement with compost to ensure adequate fertility. Do the soil with an inch of rich compost every 6 months. The best fertilizer for Tulsi plant is balanced 10-10-10 liquid fertilizer and can be applied every few months for indoor plants. How long does it take to grow a Tulsi plant? Since Tulsi is a perennial and it's best to continuously harvest small amounts of the herb to allow for continued growth. You can begin to harvest Tulsi once the plant reaches about a foot in height. Pinch back the growing tips to help encourage a bushy plant habit which will increase yields. Tulsi plants is ready for harvesting about 40 days after germination and do best with sparse periodic harvests. If harvested gently by single leaves and branches, a Tulsi plant can continue to produce for several years. In India, a Tulsi bushes can reach 4 to 5 feet tall in the intense summer heat, but indoors or in more temperate climates, they stay small, bushy, growing no bigger than 1 to 2 feet. Okay, there are different types of Tulsis or holy basil. There are 3 main types of Tulsis which are seen growing in India, and that are: number first is bright green leaves called Ram Tulsi. Number second is purplish green leaves called Krishna Tulsi, and last one is called common Tulsi, and that is one Tulsi. So let's talk about, and which is very important, how to consume Tulsi in your diet or how to use a Tulsi. The most common way to use a Tulsi is in a tea. Beyond tea, Tulsi is traditionally used as a spice which is sprinkled on foods to enhance the flavor in much the same way as pepper or Italian basil is used. So there are some benefits and some side effects also on consuming Tulsi. So first of all, let's talk about the main benefits on consuming Tulsi. Tulsi is rich in vitamin C and zinc. It It thus acts as a natural immunity booster and keeps the infections at bay. It has immense antibacterial, antifungal and antiviral properties which protect us from a variety of infections. So let's talk about some side effects on consuming tulsi. Number first is tulsi may affect the reproductive capacity of a woman who are trying to conceive. Number second is some people experience nausea or diarrhea when they first add tulsi tea in their diet. So it's best to start with small quantities and then increase your consumption over time. Number third is tulsi may lower blood sugar and should be used with caution in the people who have diabetes and are on blood sugar lowering medication. Number fourth is there is a mercury content in tulsi leaves which is not good for the enamel of the teeth and one must not chew them. When chewed, the mercury contents in leaves gets released which can damage your teeth and also can cause discoloration. So this is all about the topic based on a tulsi plant. Here you will find everything about the tulsi plant, origin, growing methods, care and maintenance, how to consume it in your diet, different varieties and side effects or some benefits. So I hope that you all learned something new about it and found this topic a useful topic. So that's all about the video. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful day.